Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, today, this practice is to help us to settle through breath and through smell. So, I'm going to invite you to pause this video if you need to go grab your favorite essential oil, a smell that you love, a smell that tends to elicit that experience of calm or release for you. If you already have that, I'm going to encourage you to now take a drop of that, light the candle, spray the spray, and take a couple sweet sniffs. So we're going to place our bodies in a few particular shapes, and we're going to move through a guided breath practice. Again, that's going to help us to hopefully feel a little bit calmer, a little more grounded. This experience of releasing some of the chaos or the anxiety that might be living inside of us today. So we're going to start laying down on our front, on our bellies. So you can do this on the floor, you can do this on your bed, on a couch. I'm going to encourage you to bring your legs a little wider and your forehead resting on the palms, or you can bring one cheek to the side. I'm keeping my head lifted so you can hear me. The mic doesn't scratch here. But I would encourage you to get as comfortable as possible with your head position. So it's really important that we find a position in our bodies here on the front, if possible, where we can let go of our body weight, where you can be held by the floor, giving in to the gravity. So let's come back to the experience of smell, breathing to smell the smells, to enjoy the smells, to notice an experience of perhaps pleasure or joy or whatever that smell may be gifting you in this moment. Let's savor this. Stay curious what this smell gifts you in this moment. And then I'm going to encourage you to start to shift your hips a little side to side. And we can even shift the feet away from the floor and let your lower legs shift a little side to side. And then the legs will lower down. And find that comfortable spot, leg position as wide as feels good. And then I'm going to have you engage your glutes and release. And inviting you to notice your torso, the front and the back. So we're going to move toward this practice of a 3D breath, a 360 degrees of awareness of your torso, the front, the back, and the sides all together. And we're going to practice breathing subtly into these spaces. So we begin with soft glutes, relaxed legs, relaxed head. Nose breath, subtle breath. Breathing downward. So let's sense the pressure, that inner abdominal pressure that's created with our inhale, moving down, down, down toward the pelvic floor, into the lower back, into the side waist. And then this sweet release, body weight, a little more held, this letting go on the exhale. Let's do 5 more breaths like this. So let's practice taking in just the perfect amount of air that we actually need in this moment. Notice that it's probably not a whole lot. Subtle breath, flowing breath. The in breath leading to the out breath. Out breath cascading toward the in breath. And let's become aware of the position that your body is in. And we're going to shift over onto our back. As you feel ready, coming on to your back. Let's keep the knees bent. If you need a support for your head, feel free to add this. Knees bent. Try out your feet going wide and your knees coming toward one another. Resting your hands comfortably on your torso, elbows relaxed to the sides. So your rhythm of breathing, let's appreciate your natural flow of inhale and exhale out of the nose. Within this invitation to allow the breath, to invite the breath, to encourage the breath to fill up the back toward the spine, the side waist, expanding the ribs outward and wide, and a little lift of the belly. But the pressure of your inhale filling up your torso evenly on all sides, front, back, and sides. Try this out a few more rounds. Subtle breath. You may even choose to press your lower back and middle back into the ground and visualize perhaps the breath having a color or a type of texture, and that color filling up the lower back, the middle back, the air moving backwards in space and into the side waist. Good, and let's bring the arms out to the sides. Shifting your legs if you sense that you would like to, or you could stay right there, right where they were. And sensing back into your body, the position that you're in, the floor, the ground, whatever surface is underneath you. Once again, we come back to the experience of touch, body, props, bed, floor underneath you. Coming back, transitioning back into the day through our sensory experience, the air on the skin. Opening your eyes and letting back in the light and the colors and the shadows. If the eyes were already open, an opportunity to scan the room and look somewhere else. As we come up to a seated position, let's notice if anything might just feel subtly shifted inside of us. We sit or stand and pause. Letting your body weight settle down toward the sitting bones or your feet. And planting a seed of taking some of this breath, some of this calm, some of whatever you might be feeling in this moment, if it's something that you're enjoying and feels helpful and useful, to plant a mind seed to let this thread into more parts of our day and week and month. Let's take a breath in together through the nose. Slow, long exhale out of the nose. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time.